Good morning everybody. I hope y'all can see me okay. It's kind of dark, it's rainy, which is why my hair is messed up. I had this hood on my head. But good morning, y'all. How y'all doing on this Tuesday morning? You know, I mean, it is raining, but at least it's not snowing. I know some of you guys are getting snow where you are, so I hope you guys are going to be safe out there this morning. My name is Panique Singleton from connectwithpanique.com. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. I appreciate you guys joining me this morning, or even if you're catching a replay. Thank you guys so much for jumping on here. So I'm going to get right into the point here. Today's topic is, are you open-minded, right? Are you open-minded? Okay, and so what is the definition of being open-minded? The definition says willing to consider new ideas unprejudiced, right? So new ideas, the definition says new ideas, so that means different, y'all. Not the same thing that you've always done, right? Maybe even something you haven't heard of. Unprejudiced, that means you do not prejudge the situation before you take a look at the facts, before you hear the information. And so how many of you guys are open-minded? How many of you are not open-minded, right? Because see, not being open-minded can block you from many things. It can hinder you in many areas of your life. You know, there's this quote that I found online, and it says, if you don't go through life with an open mind, you will find a lot of closed doors, right? And that's by Mark Perret, I think is how you say his last name. I saw that quote online. If you don't go through life with an open mind, you will find a lot of closed doors. And that's so true, you know, because you're not open to trying new things. You know, many people miss out on opportunities because they're not even willing to take a look, right? They're just not willing to even see what are the facts. What is this? You know, they don't want to do any research. They don't want to look into it. They just automatically prejudge the situation, and they say, no, that's not for me, right? Maybe at work, you know, maybe someone else has an idea that could help you. You know, this person is getting their work done twice as fast as you, right? And they're still efficient. They're doing good quality, but you don't want to listen to their idea because you don't like that person, right? Or because, you know, maybe they're from a different part of the country. They're from a different country. You know, you don't want to listen to them. You think they don't know what they're talking about. But they're getting the results that you want, but you're not open to doing something a new way. You think your way is working just fine, but it's not. It's not, you know. Relationships, people miss out on great people because, you know, they say, well, that person's not tall enough, they're too tall, they got the wrong color hair, you know, they're wearing green shoes, right? And I know that sounds funny, but we do it all the time. You know, maybe they got on green shoes because they just left a St. Patrick's Day parade. They don't even wear those shoes all the time, but you don't want to give them a chance because they're wearing green shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you miss opportunities. You know, I know plenty of people that said, I wasn't even going to talk to this person for whatever reason, but then they do, and now they're married for years, 15, 20 years, got kids, happy. But if they would have remained closed-minded and not gave that person a chance, they wouldn't be there, right? Anything, I mean, I'm just telling you different areas that this relates to. You know, food. Sometimes we don't want to try food because we say, oh, that smells funny, that looks funny. People where I'm from, they don't eat that, so we don't try it because we're closed-minded, right? Or in business, this is a big one, guys, especially in network marketing. That is a business. People have a preconceived notion, right? They're like, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. That's a scam. That's one of those things, right? I don't want to do that. And I know, because that's the industry I'm in. So a lot of people, that's their reaction, and they don't really know that it's a very lucrative industry. And, you know, I can say this because I used to be like that. You know, my dad, when he was alive, he used to do different network marketing. And back then, I didn't even know the term network marketing, multi-level marketing, MLM. I didn't even know what it was called. I just knew he was always doing something. And I was always like, that's not going to work, because I didn't understand. I wasn't open-minded. I didn't know all the information. All I know is he was always doing something. He was always trying to get somebody to do something. And when he died, there were business cards from different businesses that he had tried, and that, you know, a couple different boxes from different things, because he was open-minded, right? And he did try new things, and he was never successful in that industry, but it's because he didn't find the right thing, and probably because he couldn't find enough other people that were open-minded, you know, to join him in business. So my point here today is, you know, sometimes we don't want to be open-minded to things because it's different. It's just something we don't know. We're not familiar with it, right? You know, I was listening to a guy talk the other day, and he was talking about how he was in this line, and everybody was in this one line, right? But there was this other line, and nobody was in that line. but nobody was going over there either. And, you know, so he thought about it. He was like, well, should I go over there? But nobody else is over there. So should I stay over here? You know, and that's how we are in life, right? We want to do what everybody else is doing sometimes. But then he decided, you know what? Because he was thinking, you know, what if I go over there and people laugh at me for going over there because that line is closed or whatever the case. So long story short, he goes and gets in that other line, and the person at the counter is like, come on. Yeah, come on. Right? So he goes to that line and he gets through in front of all these people. So now everybody else, what do they do, y'all? Other people are following, right? So be the trendsetter. You started off. You do something different. Don't be afraid to take the less traveled path. Don't be afraid to go the direction that everybody else isn't going. Because if he would have never went in that line, he would have still been standing in the other line. But he got through a lot quicker. And then everybody started following him, right? So be the trendsetter. Let everybody follow you. You be the one to step out and do something different because you're open to different ways. You're open to different opportunities. You're open to different ways of thinking. And I just wanted you guys to think about that this morning, because I think a lot of you guys may be blocking some blessings because your mind is closed, right? Because you're not looking at different things. So this morning, I just want you to ask yourself, you know, do you only do things that you're familiar with? Do you only do things that you've done before, right? Do you only do things that you heard of and you know all the information about? Or do you even get the information first? Do you sometimes, you know, shut something down because you don't know about it and you don't even look at the information? You just make a, you know, make a decision without having all the facts because it's something different. So I want you to ask yourself those questions today. You know, are you open to new things? Are you open to new ways of doing things? Because, see, that's the only way you're going to get anything different. You know, and I always talk about change, and I know y'all are tired of me talking about change, but some of you still haven't changed. And I talk about change almost every day, but some of you still haven't gotten it, right? If you want to get different results, you have to do different activities, right? So are you open to new things, or are you just stuck on the same things that you've always done? You know, that's just like if you have a jar of something, right? If you have a jar of something, or a bottle. If I have a bottle, I can't get this water out of this bottle unless I open it, right? So that's the same thing. You're not going to get everything out of life unless you open up your mind to the possibilities. But you got to open it. When it's closed, I can't get this out, right? So you got to open up your mind. I saw a quote online, and I'm going to leave you with this. It says, your mind is a gift. Do yourself a favor. Open it up and use it. So that's what I want you guys to think about as you go through your day. Are you missing opportunities because you're closed-minded? Are you missing opportunities because you don't want to look at it? You don't want to get the facts because you've never done it before. You can't get to where you've never been if you don't do what you've never done. You guys know this. You've heard this. But I just want to remind you on this morning, because some of y'all are saying, I need something new. I need a new opportunity. I need my financial situation to turn around. I need to lose some weight. I need to do whatever it is, but you don't want to do something different. You're not open to new possibilities, right? So this morning I want you to think about that, and I want you to open up your mind to the possibilities, because the possibilities are endless, ladies and gentlemen. They're endless, right? You just have to make a decision. So that's all I have for y'all today. I know I talked kind of long this morning, but this is important because somebody's blocking a blessing. They're missing out on something because they're not open-minded. Open that thing up and watch what happens in your life, all right? So look, my name is Panique Singleton from connectwithpanique.com. I appreciate you guys watching. If you found value, please like, comment, and share this morning so other people can benefit from this information, because maybe you didn't need this message, but maybe you know somebody that needs it. So share it with them, all right? Now y'all get out of here, get off of Facebook, get off of Instagram, y'all get off of social media, and y'all get out there and be great on purpose on this Tuesday, because I know you can do it. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself this morning. Y'all have an awesome and amazing Tuesday.